Hello everybody, welcome to Tuesday's event, November the 7th. My name's Sarah Wilson and I'm a psychic intuitive, and I'm also the owner at Serenity Wellness Spa in Hara, Taranaki, New Zealand. So I offer services which focus on helping others find balance, inner peace through physical, mental, emotional and spiritual health. So tonight the event is based on my new Facebook page, and that is called The Words Within, Serenity and Beyond. And here I'm mainly focusing on psychic readings, to do with anything to do with spirituality, also to do with healing work, things like that. So as we get more on board, I'll give you more information about that. So tonight's critique is really having a spiritual chat. So I thought tonight I'll talk about ways to clear and protect against negative energy. I'm going to do readings, so I'll use oracle cards. So tonight I've decided to use my chakra cards and also my soul purpose cards as well. I also may do some divination using playing cards. I may be doing divination using a book to see if we get a general message for all of us. I may even do a week ahead tarot spread, with oracle cards for next week for us. But there's ways and means of how we can do the readings. We can do, if you live local, we could do a phone call, which means basically you will be on live speaker so everyone can hear. So we can do that if you're local, if anyone's wanting to do that. Or as I say, if you've got any spiritual development questions you need answering or need help with, please just ask and I'll try my best to give you some guidance as best I can. I'm also going to announce the Fan of the Week competition. So how that works is basically how active have you been interacting on the Facebook page. So have you liked, have you shared, have you commented, have you tagged? And basically the person who's done the most interaction during the week will basically get picked as the Fan of the Week. And so they will get a 3-card reading plus 1 question they can ask, and I'll send that privately via Facebook Messenger, and so I can do numerous spreads for that depending on what that person would like. I also do a healing circle on a Sunday, and basically this healing circle is worldwide. All I need is the person's name, the condition to be healed and the date of birth. And what basically happens is on a Sunday at 8 o'clock, the names of the people get put into a healing basket, and basically I will do a certain time frame and I'll do distance healing on them. And the requests in the basket are normally held for a month. So for a month these people will get distance healing, whatever their need, and whether that's spiritual, mental, emotional, whatever they're needing basically. So if you do have anyone who does need some help, whether it's body, mind or circumstances, needs some form of healing, please just pass on their details to me and I'm quite happy to put them on the list on a Sunday. So while we're just tuning in, so as I say, I'm on the tablet and it can get a little bit slow showing the comments on here. So I can see I've got people who are actively watching. So if you can just put a comment saying, hi, how are you? Or something like that, so you start coming up on the comments, because it does go a little bit slow to start with until it starts picking up. I'm not quite sure if it's the internet or whether it's just Facebook. I've got no idea. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just do a generalized type of reading. So as I've said before, you can get a reading just by using any type of book. And that is basically you just flick through the book and just see where you guided to stop. So I'm going to be using The Secret, the Daily Teachings book, like so. So all I'm going to do is basically I'm just going to tune in, and then I'm just going to shuffle the pages, and let's see where we're going to stop. Okay, so this is The Secret Daily Teachings. So this is a generalized reading for us all, so bits of it may be relevant to some of us. Okay, so imagine writing an email of what you want to the universe. When you are happy that your email is very clear, you hit the send, and you know your request has gone into the ethers. You also know that the server of the universe is an automatic system, and it doesn't question email requests. It's a job, it's simply to fulfill every request. If you begin to worry and stress that you haven't got what you wanted, then you have just sent another email to the universe to stop your order. And then you wonder why you haven't received what you have asked for. So once you ask, know that the server of the universe is an automatic system that never fails, and expect to receive your request. So folks, just keep it clear, precise what you're asking, and all the best with that request. Hi Paul, thank you for joining. Oh, hi Heather, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, so while we're just starting, I am just going to go and do a reading for both of you while we're here. So I'm just going to do a card reading. So I'm using my chakra cards, which is a new deck. So I'll come to you first, Paul. Okay, so I hope everyone's had a good day. Looks like it's getting quite blustery out there, so I think this little gale or whatever we're meant to be getting is starting to come on board. Okay, Paul. Let's see you first. So as I say, if you're watching, please comment. Otherwise, I won't know you're there. Even though I can see the number count, I won't see any interaction. So please comment. Okay, sorry. I'm just felt like I needed to shuffle those again. Okay, Paul, this is for you. So yours is family, Paul. Okay. So let's have a look what this card's going to be about for you, first of all. Yeah, I just really feel it's it's all about, about the unity of family for you, okay? Just finding that happy balance. Yeah, I just feel that sometimes the roles change in the dynamics. So what I'm saying, sometimes you're teacher and sometimes you're student. So at the moment, I feel it's a bit of a mix mash. So I feel you've just got to try and just decipher what's best for you at the moment. Okay. So really utilize, if there's anything you need to sort out, you just need to sort it out and just be clear cut about it. Use the strength of your family, your love to do what you need. Hi Hayley, hi Caroline, how lovely. Thank you so much for joining. So this card, you can rectify mistakes with this card because family is always a learning curve. We always learn from family, and sometimes they can be our biggest fan and sometimes they can be our biggest critic. So, you know, you do have to take it with swings and roundabouts with family. But there's a lot of love and support, and I just feel you've just got to, not feel burdened with anything when it comes to family. You know, you're doing the best you can with what you know, and some things work, some things don't. But, you know, at the end of the day, nothing's a failure. We all learn by mistakes, that they're actually golden opportunities, not for you, but also from family members as well. So just be who you are. Just be true to you. I feel things will get a little bit more calmer with that. Situations with some of the dynamics in the family. I think it will calm out a little bit and get a little bit more steadier, and yeah, the picture will be a bit more clearer with certain scenarios. Yeah, and I just feel that the heaviness will clear, okay? So let me just see if there's anything else coming in. Yeah, I just feel it's just sometimes just got to be kept light-hearted, try and put a bit more fun back in, that you're enjoying it. So, you know, because sometimes it can get heavy, it can be a bit, you know, a little bit, well, we get burdened, don't we, you know, when we look out for family members. So again, hi Elizabeth, nice for you to join. So as I say, just take everything in your stride for that one, okay? Everything's going to work out, okay? Okay, right, so Heather, I'm going to come back to you now. Heather J. Okay, so let's just put this down. I've decided this week that I must write down names when I see them, because last week we had like 3 people with the same name, and because I was getting sidetracked, as I do when I do my downloads, I just thought I've got to be a bit more precise when I see, so I'm writing people's name down as I go on. Okay, that is, oh, that's fine, Paul. Yeah, you'll get it sorted. All good. Okay, Heather, let's get you a card. Okay, your card is nurturing, so I'm just going to have a look what this card's about. Right, sorry if this is going to sound a little bit blunt, but what you give out, I really wish you could start giving back to yourself. I don't know if it's just energy, or you just give your whole self to people, you know, when you're sharing the love and you're giving. But I do feel that sometimes you don't get your quota back, so I feel you've got to get a tad, start pulling the reins in a little bit so that you can actually have some time for you, whether that is just a little bit of a breather, not feeling that you've got to sort out everything, but I definitely feel that it's time for you right now, so you need to actually start doing stuff for you. Okay, so where are all you guys coming from? Are you all Hara based tonight? Or are you further afield? Hi Anne-Marie, thank you for joining. Okay. So, Heather, let me just hold the card and let's see what else we're going to be talking about. Hi Valerie, thank you for joining. Yeah, I really feel, Heather, with this card that, I don't know, I feel you just need a little bit more lightheartedness. I just feel that, to me, I feel like I'm just on the go all the time, just doing different stuff. And it may not be major stuff, but I just feel I'm always on the go. I'm not really doing a lot for me. I just feel I'm to and fro and doing different things. So I do think you need to start doing something which you like or enjoy, or maybe you haven't done something for a while and you just need to actually take some time out and do that for you. But as I say, this card really for me is for you to actually start getting your energies back, start working out what you're feeling about your life. It's not that it's an unhappy life. I just feel you're a little bit scattered, that's it. And maybe you're just feeling a little bit fatigued in that, and so you're not actually enjoying the life you actually have got because you're not fully present, because your energies are not fully present. So I just feel you just need a little bit of TLC, a little bit of me time, and I think you'll get that back. Yeah, I think you'll find it a little bit more enjoyable. So I hope that sort of just helped you a little bit at this time, just for this evening, and I hope that just means something for you tonight. Oh, hi Nick, Inglewood, fantastic. Oh, Hara, lovely. New Plymouth, fantastic, awesome. So, gosh, what's the weather like in New Plymouth and Inglewood? We're starting to get quite blustery here in Hara, so are you getting that as well? What's the weather there for you? Okay, so The next one I'm going to is Caroline. Hi Caroline, I'm coming to you. Actually, I want to change cards. I actually want to go to I'm going to use my soul lesson and soul purpose cards for you, Caroline. So sorry, I just felt like having a change. Okay, so let's just get into those. Oh, it's coming your way, Nick. Yeah, I know. It's not looking great, is it, out there? So if that resonated with you, can you just put the thumbs up? That'd be awesome. Okay, so Caroline, let's come to you. I know it's definitely getting cold around here, isn't it? Gosh. Say we're meant to be in spring. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, so Caroline, beautiful card. Shine your light. So what this means is that this one is about taking center stage in your life. It's actually you steering your own ship and actually doing the things you actually want to do. When this card normally comes into play, it's normally because we can get quite bogged down with obligational stuff, and yeah, and time just goes, you know, past so quickly, and then you catch your breath and you think, God, what have I actually done with myself? You know, what's my purpose? What have I actually achieved this week? And sometimes when it gets really hectic, it's a year gone by and you just think, oh my Lord, you know, what's happened? So this card is really to come in to say, you really need to really sort of shake up your life a bit. If there's things you want to do it. If there's things you don't want to do anymore, you don't have to do them anymore. This is an opportunist card. This means that you can just mix and match what you want to do right now. So it's showing that, you know, good opportunities are going to come your way. It's a really positive card. It means that you're upbeat. It means that you can actually not only help yourself, by feeling so vibrant, you're actually going to help other people, whether that's just having a chat, whether that's a little bit of a helping hand. But this one is definitely here to actually just to make sure that you're not on the back burner in your life, okay? So just because we get a little bit hectic, we do need to actually be present in our own life. So this might just be a little bit of a card coming in. Recheck where you're at this week. Are you doing a lot of stuff for yourself, or is it for everyone else? Because if it is, you need to change the dynamics, the priorities, okay? Because it's got to be 75% for you and 25% for other people. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but this life is meant to be about you, okay? So a lovely card. And again, as I say, this is like the Wheel of Fortune in tarot. Anything's possible if you actually connect with yourself, okay? So I really like that. Yeah, and as I say, just be careful with the old juggling. Yeah, I just feel that can get a little bit too much for you there, okay? So I love that card. So that's a good card for you, okay? So Caroline, if that resonated, just put the thumbs up. Okay. I know this year's flown so by, Nick. I know. I just don't know where I can't even believe we're nearly to Christmas. It's crazy. It really is. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, Hayley, coming to you, Hayley. Okay. So keep commenting so you can get raised up on the comments. Otherwise, it just sticks for some reason. Okay, so Hayley. Right, you've got a bit of a maturity card. That's a forgive and forget card. And all through our life, we go through spells of maturity, what I call spiritual maturity stages. So this card is very much coming in the fold. So whatever's happened in the present and in the last year, whatever things aren't serving you, you've got to let them go. You seriously have just got to wipe the slate clean and just let them go. A lot of the time, forgiveness is sometimes it's not always to do with other people. It's about our own expectations on ourselves, because we can be so cruel with ourselves, you know, in our self-talk. And sometimes that can be, you know, it can stop us in our tracks. It can make us start thinking not so pleasant thoughts about our life, you know. So this card is about you just having a little bit of a recheck and saying, is there anything that's not serving me? If I can't change it, if I can't do a compromise with it, I've got to let it go. It's not helping me. And what am I feeling about my life? You know, so this card again is getting you to recheck how you feel about your life. And if there's anything you want to change, you've got to change it. But the change has to start with you first. And then normally what happens is it will ricochet out, and then other situations start altering because your vibration has changed as well. So I like this card because it allows you to get rid of clutter. And it doesn't always mean it's disastrous or it's drama, you know, real heavy duty drama. Sometimes we can get bogged down with so much insignificant stuff that we just, when we do have to have a proper look at life, we just feel fatigued. We just can't see, you know, we just can't figure out what we want to do. And even a lot of the time, we can't figure out what we feel about. So this is a good card, okay? So tonight I'm just doing quick little messages. I hope some of those resonate. If it does, just put the thumbs up, okay? That'll be great. Okay. Right, so I want to just go to my other cards. I feel I want to go to my little destiny cards. So these are just like words. So I want to go to Elizabeth first, if that's okay. So I'm going to you, Elizabeth. So keep saying hi, keep doing your comments so you go up the list. Otherwise, it does free out. Quite happy to do all the people I can see on the list right now, so that's fine. But as I say, if you're not on the list, then you do need to do a comment, okay? Even if it's just a hi or a smiley face. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much. Awesome. Love the shades. Hi, Stacey. Thank you for joining. Okay, so Elizabeth, I'm doing the Destiny cards, so I'm just shuffling those. Okay. Right, so Elizabeth, your Destiny card is fulfillment. So with Destiny cards, how I would say to use them is you can use them as a mantra for the week. So you can mull over it, meditate on it, see if it gives you some guidance through whatever situation or you're going through in the week, and it might be a solution you need. So normally these do come in to help. So I'm just going to put my hand on and just see if we get any more with that. I just want to say to you just got to really love yourself. I really want you to give yourself a little talking to. Sorry. I just want you to really empower yourself. You know, really get your mojo back. I just feel you're a little... I'm not going to word it. I just feel that you're not actually... really encouraging or motivating yourself at the minute. I don't know what's going on. I just don't really understand why you're feeling like that. But I just feel that's not really you. So I really want to say to you, I think you just need to have a little bit of a shake off, get your mojo back, and say, hey, I'm great. I'm doing all right. I'm doing the best I can, and let's move forward. Fulfillment to me for you means that, you know, keep the expectations or your boundaries clear so that you don't get disappointed. And that's equally with yourself as well. So this equals to other people as well as yourself. If you need to lower the bar a little bit, it doesn't mean that you're actually doing double standards. It might just mean you need to reevaluate what you feel you're expecting back. Okay. I feel there is a lot of happiness coming your way, more happiness, should I say, more, I just feel a bit, like I want to say, I feel calm, I feel a bit at peace, so I feel whether that's just contentment, but I do feel it's just going to level out a little bit, but, you know, as I say, it's a question of how you're putting it out through here and here, so just make sure these are on the same page, okay? But that's a lovely card. That means a lot can happen if you get it right with your energies, okay? So I hope that helps you a little bit, Elizabeth, at the moment. But as I say, if you get any guidance from it, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you, Caroline. Well, thank you so much. Yes, that's true for me. Thank you again. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Natalie. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, so Valerie, I'm going to do a Destiny card for you as well. So that's Valerie. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Right. Yours is an interesting card, Valerie. Yours says risk. So, yeah. I think you need to get out your square box. I think you need to do a little bit of soul searching. And I think you need to be a little bit more creative. I think you're getting a little bit, if you don't mind me saying, a bit tired of the same old, same old. So this card isn't a nasty card. This is actually trying to prompt you for adventure, spontaneity, things like that. You know, take that risk. You know, try something new. Go out there. See what you can be. Okay, so this card I feel is just going to bring in some, it might even give you some inspiration, some enlightenment for ways to just make your life a little bit more, I'm not going to say rewarding because your life is rewarding, but I just think you might have gone into a little bit of a rut. So I just feel this card is just coming in to say, hey, you can move this, you can sort this out. We don't have to be carved in stone. Okay, we can actually change. Okay, so I actually think that's a really good card for you. So again, just use that as guidance for the week. Okay, but as I say, it's not a negative card. This is a very positive card for you. If that resonated, just put the thumbs up. That'll be awesome. Hi, Lulu. Oh, hi, Anna. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so I'm going to do one more of the Destiny cards. And then I'm going to just have a wee little chat about something. And then we get back on to doing readings. Hi, Tara. Lovely to see you. Or read you, should I say. Okay, so let's have a look here. Right, who am I being drawn to? It's Anne Elizabeth. Righty. Okay, Anne-Marie I want to go to. Anne-Marie. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm in transition period at the moment. Thank you. Oh, hey, it's an awesome card. As I say, just think out the square box. I think that, you know, don't be too conservative with yourself. Not saying that, you know, you have to go totally new age or something really weird or immature. But, you know, sometimes these prompts come to actually just say you're more than what you think you can accomplish or be. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for coming. Okay, right, Emery. Right, let's go. Let's have a look. No, I want to shuffle again. Sorry. Okay, Marie. Righty. Okay, so your card or your mantra for the week to help you, so you can use it in meditation, or it can help you with any guidance you may need this week with whatever situation may cross your path. So yours is gentleness. Okay, so let's have a look what this is about. It's like I want to say to you, hold firm, but don't be aggressive about it. Sorry. Let's see what else that's the first words what are coming in straight away. Okay. It's funny what I want to say, but I just feel a little bit uncertainty around you. I'm not quite sure what it's about because I keep seeing like a rug being pulled from under you. So I don't know what this uncertainty is about, but I just want you not to get too headstrong into it to try and solve it. I just want you to take your time and process it, because I don't feel whatever this is, what's unnerved you, or whatever it is, I don't think it's as dire as what you feel or think it is right now. I think you just got to go slow and process what it is, because I think there's other things are going to unravel to give you more direction. So I definitely feel you definitely need just to go slow with this. So let me just have a feel on this. Yeah, I just feel that you just really need to come out of your shell more. I just feel that you've got such a lovely spark. And I don't know at the minute whether you're totally whether you're truly being yourself at the moment or whether you're suppressing yourself a little bit. I'm not quite sure what's going on around you. But I just feel that, you know, just take a slow breath and just, yeah, just move forward. Just take that leap of faith and just believe that everything right now is unfolding how it's meant to unfolding. And that I just feel that if you take it at a slow pace, you'll get the understanding to know what direction to take. That's how it seems to be worded to me. So I hope that makes some sense tonight for you. Okay. Okay, so I want to change over the cards. So I want to give someone else another reading before. So I'm going to use the chakra cards. Hi Charlotte, lovely for you to join. Hi Tony. Right, I want to go to Lulu. Okay. Oh, what a lovely card. You've got Divine Wisdom. Okay. So with this card, right, let's see what we're picking up here. It's like I want to say to you that I really feel you've got to be really observant at the moment. There is so many what I call synchronicities sort of coming into your life all the time. And some of them are going to steer you into really good directions, real personal growth. Yeah, I also feel with that card that... Yeah, I feel study is going to be quite important to you. I'm not quite sure what relevance that has, whether that is a proper academic or whether that is just something just to empower you. So I just want to see what I'm getting there. It's like I want to say that you're a type of spirit or soul who has to always keep investing in themselves. And I just feel that you've just got to continue that pursuit. So whatever grabs your fancy, whatever inspiration, whatever idea comes to you, whether it sounds ridiculous, I want you to explore it more, because I just feel this card is giving you, there's so many what I call interventions being given to you to either say, no, you don't have to go down that route if you don't want to. Here's an opening for you, take it. But I just feel you've just got to just be really open to whatever suggestions or coincidences or what things cross your path. I don't want you to say, oh no, I'm not interested. I don't want you to put a stop on it straight away. I just want you to mull it over and have a think. Would that work for me? Would it not work for me? So all I'm saying is just try and keep yourself really open to the energies around you. Just watch your grounding though, because I just feel because you're like a little bit of what I call a spiritual sponge, you take a lot in. Just make sure that your grounding is quite good for you so that you feel quite centered. Because again, I feel if that's off with you, you're going to miss some of this. So I hope that gives you some guidance. But as I say, keep your ears and eyes open, because there's a lot coming your way. And you may find it'll be a lot all at once. So you're just going to have to delve through and see what really resonates with you. But I really like that because it shows that you're on another direction again. So you might be feeling a little bit on the crossroads in your life. So this is definitely showing that there's movement coming. So I hope that helps for you. Okay. Right, so I'm just coming in now. So I just want to ask someone one more question before I just have my chat. Right, Stacey. Hi, Stacey. So I just want to come to you first. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. Yeah, but just remember, crossroads are never negative. They spark the divine in you to say, is this enough for me? Is there more that I can muster up? Is there more that I should be doing or needing in my life? So look at it as a gratitude card to say, hey, you're being prompted to check. So I think it's always a good way when we get our crossroads, because as I say, it enables you to do spring cleaning in your life, you know, because we're not meant to be the same throughout our life. We're meant to alter, we're meant to differ, you know, because that's how we shape and form through life experiences, isn't it? And, you know, we'd be pretty boring if we stayed the same from what we were at 18 to what we are now, you know? So I think that's lovely. I think that really is good. Okay. Hi, Davika. Hi. Right, so. Right, so I need to go. Stacey, that's who I wanted to go to. Sorry, getting sidetracked. Okay, so, shark cards. Wow, what a amazing card. Wow, you've got life purpose. Okay. Right, so to me this feels quite a spiritual junction for you. Again, I feel this is for you personally. You've got the opportunity of that. If you feel you're just that mouse on that little wheel, and you're just doing the same old, and you're not really getting any more fulfillment from it, you're not getting any more passion about life, you're no motivation really. This is a card to actually start getting you to actually start doing the soul searching again. So a lot of the time this is normally about ourselves, you know, it's actually asking, it's actually asking the universe, you know, what am I meant to be doing? Give me some guidance. What can actually make me feel alive? What makes me feel part of life? Okay. What gives me fulfillment? What gives me joyfulness? You know? When was the last time I woke up and I went, yeah, fantastic, I've got another day. This is so cool. You know, so this card is about questioning. It's about just, it's another little, what I call a life review. It's about you checking, where are you at, okay? But what I like about it is there's a lot of spiritual energy. So I do feel that you are going to get spiritual guidance, whether that is through ancestry, whether that's through passed over loved ones, whether you get synchronicities that way. But that is the beyond for this card. That's where, you know, from the source. So I do feel you're going to get a lot more guidance. I just want to say that there's more to you than what you're doing. You know, you've got to just basically start, ignite that flame of passion. And passion is about feeling encouraged in your life. You're feeling that you're making headway. And I'm not just talking about the day-to-day mundane stuff. I'm talking about, what do you feel about you? What dreams have you not materialized, and why? So again, this is a card to actually have a think about that. What have you always wanted to do? Why have you not done it? What's stopping you? So this card is a great card because it brings out opportunities. It makes you actually say, hey, I'm not waiting anymore. I want to do something new. I want to do something different. Okay? And this also, again, life purpose is also about how we look at the world as well. You know, how we feel about it. What's our interpretation of it? So this could be guiding in saying, look, you might need to just rethink how you're looking at your life, okay? There might be a certain aspect where you feel you just need to alter, or you need to refresh, you know, just make it a little bit more fun. So I hope that helps you, Stacey. I hope that gives you some help. Oh, thank you. How perfect is that card right now? Just finished my nursing grade, doing some soul searching. Awesome. As I say, anything's possible with this card, because you're actually, as I say, you're questioning. So awesome. Okay, so I just want to do a little bit of a chat before I do some more readings. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Kiri. Lovely. I've got another nicely. Lovely. Okay, so I just want to talk about ways to clear and protect against negative energy. Okay, so just to have a little bit of a wee chat about that. So we basically live in a world of duality as it's intended to be. So this means that there's good and bad as well as right and wrong. So there's the yin and yang theory, which exists within and without. So the reason why the earth plane is a great school for soul's expansion is for this very reason. If there's no duality, there will be no pain, no joy, no variety, no growth. So this basically means that there are people and energies that we encounter who offer us the lessons we need while we walk our path here. And at times this fact simply points to learning how to work with, clear and protect against negative energy. So anyone can be affected by lower energies, especially during times of high stress and transition. Sometimes we attract, receive and absorb lower energies from people or in our environments. So what are some of the signs that when you've picked up negative energy? So you may start feeling a little bit depressed, out of the blue. Suddenly you can't log into your bank account, or you keep getting error messages, so your internet keeps playing up. You can get extremely tired all of a sudden and feel that you just need to have power naps, but you don't feel sleep deprived. You'll feel resistant to helping yourself or giving yourself something you need. You may start getting like a sore throat, and you feel like you might be picking up the flu virus. So that's normally an indication when our energies start going low. Our throat chakra always starts to play up. It's one of the main chakras which will try and show you you're actually running on empty. All of a sudden your mind might start spinning, like with negative thoughts about someone or a situation. And it doesn't matter how hard you try to wave it off, it just keeps coming back and forth. So the possibilities are actually endless, but it's up to each of us to actually recognise and make a note of these patterns. What is it personally? What does negative energy personally do to you? Okay. Hi Sally, how are you? Oh, hi Stacey, thank you. You're spot on. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I hope that helped. Okay, so there's ways of how you can clear negative energies. So I'm just going to give 10 of them, and then honestly there's loads more out there. You can fathom out what resonates with you. So set a strong intention to clear these energies. So you can place both your hands on your heart and say an intention out loud, or you can write it on a piece of paper and you can burn it, and then that's like as if you're voicing it. Okay. You can yawn away negative energy, can you believe? Yawning is a great way of the body to clear negative energy. But be careful, it is infectious. So what you can do after you've set the intention mentally, so you set an intention mentally, and if you feel a resistance, just start bringing up your power and start yawning, and that will release the negative energy. You can use a smudge stick, or I prefer white sage, so you can smudge all around you to clear your energies. You can even smudge all through your home to clear any energies, any stagnant energies. So how I would do the smudge stick on me, I would basically circle all my chakras, my 7 chakras, with the smudge stick. So crown, third eye, throat, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, root chakra. Then I would basically go from my feet all the way up to the top of my head and smudge all through my body as well. Okay, so basically again that will clear your energies. You can say a protective prayer or a mantra to clear your energies, like ask for only love and light, health, wealth, happiness, abundance to fill your space. So that's a nice one. That's an easy one. Laugh it off. Laughter is an amazing tonic to shatter negative energy. It is a real good one for sickness. It's good at clearing lower energies, and also it brings in joy, so it makes your vibration higher as well. Okay. Hi Dominic, how are you? Oh, Danny Verk. Okay, awesome. Okay. So as I say, you can, another way is with negative energy is watch your words, actions and karma. So that's really important, because when we're stressed and upset with someone, we don't pay attention to our thoughts, our words or our actions. And we may send out negative energy to others. So it may feel good at the time to open up and let out. But at the end of the day, like attracts like. So what you give out, I'm afraid, does come back to you. So just be mindful of that. It's like a bit of like a boomerang effect, you know. Once you send out that feeling or that thought or that bad wish, not being rude, it's going to home back to you eventually. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Also, find ways to actually counteract your stress. Stress lowers your energy. So do something every day, even if it's 5 minutes, just to chill you out, you know. Just find something, go out in nature, relax in a bath, you know, listen to some really good uplifting music, whatever rocks your boat. But we all need to learn how to de-stress, because we all live in quite hectic lives. Okay, you can light a candle. And candles, with the intention of the candle, as the candle starts burning down, you can let the negative energy go through the candle. Okay, so you can use sea salt. You can put sea salt in your in a bath and soak in the bath to let rid of any negative energy. So Epsom salts is a great one, because it's a great detoxifier. Plus, it makes your skin really feel nice. So that's the one way to banish negative energies as well. Clapping your hands. The vibration of clapping your hands, singing a tune, clapping, or whistling, or walking and clapping, all of that generates vibration frequency, so that can shatter lower energies as well. So all of that is really simple, but it doesn't have to be rocket science. You know, life's too hectic at the best of time. Why make it complicated? Okay, so they're just simple ways of how you can actually just let your energies release some negative energies. Okay, so I want to go back to the chakra cards. So again, I just want to go to the next person now, because I'm jotting down people's names, because last week it got a little bit hectic because I had quite a few people with the same names. Brilliant, I know, but because I go off at a tangent, I didn't want to lose my thread with people's names. So please forgive me if you see me writing down. It's just me finding out names. Okay, right, so I want to go to Natalie. Okay, so Natalie, I want to come to you. So, righty. So let's just clear this pack first, sorry. Okay, lovely. So just do that again. Sorry about that. I just realised it just felt quite heavy, and so it wasn't breaking up properly. So I just needed to clear the energies. Right. Thank you. Okay. Right. So Natalie, love it. Mother Earth is for you. Okay. So this card is a lot about bringing nature to you. Nature is a very calming and grounding aspect, so you need to get more involved with nature, whether that's bringing nature into your environment or going out into nature. Also, with nature, it's an amazing way of showing us messages through all different things, through looking at cloud divination, through looking at plants. Sometimes we get given messages by spirit where they just drop things for us to find. So as I say, if something resonates you when you're on a walk or anything, Google the spiritual objects. So say it was, I don't know, a shell, a certain shell. Just Google that shell, but ask for the spiritual meaning, because there is always a message to most things what come our way, cross our paths, okay? This card for me as well is showing that... yeah, I just feel that you need to have more grounding, so I want to see why. Yeah, I just feel there's a lot going on with you as well. Yeah, just be mindful you're not getting too overwhelmed with everything. You need to break stuff down, I think. You need to just give yourself a small amount of tasks to do and then just say quits for the day. I just feel you're really stretching yourself a little bit too far than you should. So maybe that's why this card's coming in to ground you and to re-energize you. Weirdly, I want to say with this card, I don't know if there's something going on with a mother figure or a mother-in-law, but I keep getting the pull. I feel like a mother figure. So I don't quite know what the dynamics is going on there. But as I say, I just feel that, yeah, I just feel you need to go... out with nature to try and get some clarity. So whether you've got a strong woman who's like a mother figure to you, or is a mother, or whether it's a mother-in-law, I'm not quite sure. Just try and keep stuff to yourself at the minute. Sorry. I just feel that you just need to clear a few cobwebs and just get your thought pattern a little bit more collect. I don't know whether your patience is a little bit not quite there at the minute, or your tolerance. And maybe that's where I'm picking up maybe these misunderstandings. Maybe things are not gelling as well with these relationships. I'm not quite sure, but the nature thing will sort it out. So I hope that makes sense to you. I really do. Okay. So I hope that helps you tonight. Where's my pen? Okay, so let's have a look. Make sure I'm connecting with everyone. Hi Marie, lovely. Okay, right, so I want to go to Cindy. Did we have a Cindy? I hope I read that right. That's Tony. Okay, right, so let's go to you, Cindy. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so your card is soul healing, okay? I just want to say to you, your life is meant to be about you. And this card to me is bringing out like the inner child. It's like I want to say, it's like I want to bring the inner child. I want you to bring the essence of the inner child. The inner child is not rigid with life. The inner child means that you're very open to whatever comes your way. So you are more, so there's no judgment. You just look at life for what it is, and you see the most positive aspect out of it, which can serve you at this time. So it's like I want to politely say to you is that you need to just keep your mind as clear and as calm, as collect as you can, to look at every life challenge as an opportunity to learn something to grow and empower you. I feel it has been a little bit hard. I feel you have had a few little knocks, but I want you to know that you have grown so much from that. You are such a more loving and kind person for these situations. Yeah, I really feel that you've got to be your own beacon. It's like I want to say you're your lighthouse in the storm. You're your fog lights in your car to get you to your destination. So every time there's a little ruffle, bring out that inner child to show you that anything's possible, that you can find the answers, the solutions, that you have the inner strength to actually make you feel better. Because it's like I want to say, you may not be getting it necessarily from other people, and that's okay. It's not a failure on your part. It just means that you need to be that entertainer of your life. You need to give you the power, the gift of joyfulness or the gift of laughter. You need to master that up with you, because at the end of the day, you generate what your reality is. So maybe that's coming in for you just to have a little rethink of how everything's going. So I hope that helps you at this moment in time, Cindy, okay? Okay, right. Okay, so let's have a look here. Right, okay. So I'm going through the list basically to go. Hi, Linda, if I can, within the time frame. Okay. Yeah, awesome, Anna. Yeah, use some of those tips with the negativity and clearing it out, because honestly, it really does work. It doesn't have to be hard, you know. Get some white sage. Honestly, that's brilliant stuff, you know. Put rose quartz at your front door, you know, because that's like a shield when people walk through your door. It cleanses them off any of their stuff, so it doesn't come into your home. You know, your home is meant to be your sanctuary. Okay, so I want to go to Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. I hope you're there still. So I want to go to Charlotte. Okay, so I want to use the shark cards. Right, so your card is relationships. Okay, so let's see what this is about. All I want to say, Charlotte, is it's 50-50 when it comes to your relationship. You've got to find that balance of give and take. I want to say, sorry, it sounds a bit rude, that sometimes you will take second place, and that really is not right. You know, it's got to be equality or equal presence of energy in any form of relationship. And relationship can be intimate or non-intimate. You know, it can. So I really do feel. Just watch your input, how much your input and your outputs are. Okay. Right, let's just have a look here. The reason why I'm saying it is I do feel that you give your heart and soul once you're in any form of relationship, to be perfectly honest, whether that's friendship or intimate. You give the whole of you to whoever that person is, which is beautiful. It's lovely. It's very nurturing, very, very giving soul quality. But with this card, what it feels like is, yeah, I just feel that, if you don't mind me talking about your intimate relationship, because that's where it feels like I'm being drawn to. It's getting better. It's healing. It's getting better. I'm not saying it's been dire, but out on the outer rift of this, I feel there's been a lot of dynamics where you've had to just juggle it, you know, juggle how you feel, how that person feels, trying to get the dynamics of you and them, because that can be quite a hard one, because, you know, we're all so different, you know. Even when we come into a relationship, we've got our own personalities, haven't we? You know, we've got our independence, and then we go into a union, and then we've got to find the dynamics of that union as a union. So I do feel there was a little bit ups and downs, right? A little bit of upheavals and that, but I do feel as it's progressed, you've got common ground now. I feel there's a lot more common ground, a lot more nurturing and healing now. So I feel that you're both on the right track to where you're trying to steer it. What else? Right, so let me just hold it. The only thing I want to say on this card is the relationship you have with yourself. That can be totally different. That can be on this outer ridge, this ridge sometimes. And I want you to get more of the healing, the within, okay? So what you give out to other people, I want you to start just making sure that you're actually adequately doing that for yourselves as well. Hi Mervs, how are you? So I really just want you to just do a little bit of self-love to yourself. It's really the guidance I want to say for you is, when we're in relationships, we equally all have opinions. We all can sometimes dominate conversations. We all can get that in relationships. Some conversations we dominate, the other partner then dominates in another scenario. But I just want to just make sure with this one, just make sure that your viewpoint is taken on board. That's all I'm saying. Or should I politely say what you mean? Okay, sorry, that's a bit blunt, but say what you mean. What's here? Say it. It's not offensive. It makes everyone aware where they're at, okay? And otherwise we get confusion, okay? So yeah, this is a great card. There's a lot of growth here, beautiful growth, okay? And I love it because it's positive energies. There's no stormy weather there. So as I say, this is just another maturity growth for you. So I hope that makes gives you some guidance. Okay, right, Dominic, you've been patiently waiting for a reading. I can see all your messages. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna bring up here. Yes, Kira, there are beautiful colours in this Chakra pack. Really awesome colours. I love them. I love this pack. Okay. Do I need to clear? Okay. No, I don't. Okay, just checking on the time because I do go a little bit over. Okay, right, Dominic. Right, Dominic, I'm being drawn that I'm not going to do a card for you. Sorry. I'm just going to write your name out. And I'm going to just hold... Right, Dominic, I'd like you to do me a favour. I just want you to take a couple of slow breaths. And I know it sounds odd to what I'm going to say, but just close your eyes for a minute. And just think about your life. Okay? And then I just want you to close your eyes again. Okay. Okay, so you can open your eyes again, so that's fine. Hi Josephine, lovely for you to join me, thank you. Right, Dominic, so I'm not using any cards. I've just wrote your name on a piece of paper. I've just asked you to just have a still moment, just to openly think about your life, no judgment, nothing. And now I'm just going to tune in to this and see what we get. The yo-yoing has to stop, my friend. The roots have to be planted now, okay? The ragabone life has to stop. So what I'm seeing is an old-fashioned stick with my stuff on my stick, and I'm just going to different places. So you need to start making some roots. You need to decide where you want to go, and you need to start making some roots, okay? You need to start getting some solid ground for you, okay? I feel there is, you've got great potential to succeed in life. You really do. But I hope you don't mind me saying, but in the past, you've really sabotaged yourself. You really have. And then in hindsight, you've realised what a foolish thing that's been, because you were given some leads in life to actually redirect you, to help you. So right now, what I want to say to you is politely is, hi Shelley, how are you? Is really learn from the past. Okay, you can't change it, and that's fine. But learn from it. You've got to get direction. You've got to plant those seeds. You've got to get those roots solidified at least for the next 2 years. I'm not saying that you're stuck and you've got to stay where life is for now, but for the next 2 years, you've got to get some grounding done. Okay. You've got to get yourself re-educated. Sorry if that sounds really rude, but it is a positive thing. There's opportunities will open up to you, but you have got to re-educate yourself, okay? I'm just trying to find out what that's about. What's the re-education about? Weirdly, I'm not seeing it as an outdoor pursuit. I feel you've just got to maybe get some career guidance, but there is other things you can actually do, okay? But I'm not seeing it as outdoor work. I'm seeing it indoor work. So I don't know what that could be with, but I do feel you need to either upskill or you need to actually try and see if you can get help to get re-educated. Okay. Okay. What's the next one? So let's have a look here. Timing is everything for you right now. It's like I want to say to you, sometimes things happen and they're not necessarily always planned. But try and look at it as in the optimistic way that it's an opportunity, it's arisen. It's an opportunity for you to grow as a man, to actually find your feet, to find the love within yourself, which you felt's been lacking for a while, or hasn't been around you for a while. Take this as nurturing. Take this to embody you, to show you that you can be that caring and reliable guy. And equally in return, you'll get the rewards for that. So I want to say to you, hold your ground. Do not feel that you're in a straitjacket right now. Do not feel the pull to walk away. And I really mean that. You have got so many great opportunities here. And as I say, once you figure some of them out, you will find direction, okay? Dominic, are you asking me to find out, is mechanics one of them for you? Or are you giving me acknowledgement that is what you've been thinking about? So let me just find out. Auto mechanics. I don't know what that means. Sorry. And weirdly, I want to say, I know it sounds strange, but I don't know what you call these mechanics. I want to say it's the ones that do tractors and that. I think that'd be right up your alley. I don't know why I need to say it like that, but I just think it would. I don't know. Test the waters, see what that does for you. Okay. So, Dominic, if that made any sense to you, I hope it did. Just give me the thumbs up just to acknowledge that. So that's for you. Okay. Righty, let's have a look. Oh, Charlotte, thank you, Sarah. That was helpful and confirms a lot how I feel. Oh, thank you. That's great. Okay, so, right. Mervs, I want to come to you. So, oh, you've asked the question. How's my future travel? I've always have a dream to visit Israel. What does that mean? Okay. All right, so let's not do the cards for you then. Okay, so Mervs, let me write your name down. So Mervs, can you just take a couple of breaths, just close your eyes for a minute and just ponder that question about travel and ponder Israel and what that means. Okay, so just take a couple of breaths while I just write out your name. Okay. Dominic, just because I give you a reading, this is free will. You have a choice to govern your life, whatever you do. As I say, these are only tools to help with direction. At the end of the day, the buck lies with you, so you direct your own life. You're the captain of your own ship, okay? Because that then empowers your life. But all I'm saying is look at the different options. Like, you know, you said mechanics. There could be hundreds of different ways of being a mechanic. I have no idea. So all I'm saying is don't limit yourself. There could be something which just really, you think, yeah, that's me. That's all I'm saying. But I'm glad it helped. Okay, so Mervs, sorry. Right, so you can just relax now, Mervs. I'm just going to tune into you now. Okay. Okay, so I get Lebanon. I don't know. Sorry, I'm so terrible at geography. Is that near Israel? Is that part of Israel? But Lebanon, I get straight away. Really quite strong, actually. Yeah, because I'm seeing architecture like it's in that type of country. I'm seeing sand. I'm seeing that type of cuisine and that. So you're definitely right on the track. It's that side, that type of continent you need to go to for sure. Right, is it Israel? Where's Tel Aviv? Keep getting Tel Aviv. Sorry, I don't know where that is. So Tel Aviv is what I'm getting. Sorry, I don't know where that is. But Tel Aviv I'm getting quite strong. So I don't know what's there for you, but Tel Aviv is coming in. I keep getting the kibbutz, you know, like these communities. I don't know whether you can work with that type of thing, go out and work for a bit to help people. But I really feel it's a community type of venture you could help, or a project. I don't know whether you can take time out of whatever you're doing to actually look that up and see if you could have some time out of your life to be able to do that, if that's what fulfills you. But that's what it feels like to me. It's not really like it doesn't feel like a holiday. It's like, to me, you would be doing stuff. So whatever you do or whatever your skill base is, you could help people. Because I just feel your nature is very personable. You'd want to help people if you see they were struggling, type of thing. That's what, to me, your spiritual contract is with people when you meet them. Okay, so Tel Aviv is in another country. Okay, well, put that on the back burner as well, because that, as I say, that's definitely coming in strong. Okay. See, all I feel really, all I'm getting is I just feel you're quite a humanitarian. So to me, as I say, I don't know if you're going to go out in those regions to actually do work. And as I say, because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like if you were given an opportunity. Oh, Tel Aviv is the capital of Israel. Oh my God. Well, okay. So explore that one then. But as I say, I feel you've got to have a purpose. As I say, it's not just about sightseeing and things like that. Don't get me wrong, you probably will do a bit, but I feel there's got to be a purpose of why you've got to go there. So whether you plan this in the next couple of years to be able to do this, but I definitely feel you'll be helping local people. So sorry, it's a little bit obscure, I know, but that's how it's been shown. I'm not seeing camera taking photos, going, oh, I've been here type of selfies. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're definitely getting in a pool. But spiritually, you're going to get so much more from that. Let me just read what Merv's just saying here. Sarah, is a real thing. I have dreamed and calling first to go to Israel first, Africa, and some community work. It's amazing how you know what I feel. Thank you. Well, that's perfect. I'm glad that's helped, because as I said, that's what it really feels like to me. It really feels you're giving something back and you're going to get so much from it. Africa, I'm getting a question mark, because there's going to be more to Israel than you think. So you might be there, longer possibly, or more projects you may have to go back to Israel. As I say, I'm not seeing Africa just... as I say, I'm getting a question mark on that, because as I say, it depends what the pull spiritually you get with Israel. That's gonna, whether you want to move on or not. So I hope that's helped. So I'm really glad that's helped. Fantastic. Wow. Okay, righty. Let's have a look here. Hi, Sandra. Oh, Annette, honey, how are you, babes? That's great. Right, let me have a look, because I'm writing everyone's names down, because I got a bit sidetracked last week. And I'm writing them all down, so when I look down, because when I do my downloads, I do get distracted, so I don't really keep up with the comments to that degree. Sorry, I try my best, but I just felt I wanted to write people's down, so I'm just having a look at names now. Right, Josephine, I want to go to. I hope I've pronounced that right, because I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so please forgive me if I've done that wrong. Okay, so let's go to you. Okay. Right, so let's me just a minute, just write this. Okay. Right, Josephine, that's right, that's who I want to go to. Sorry, I need to get sidetracked again. Oh my gosh. Okay, right. Let's go in. Okay. Righty. Your card is clarity. Okay, so a lot of blues coming in. So to me, there's a lot of communication going on, or it needs to be done. So let's see what this is about. First of all, I want to say you've got to be the person you want to be. So what I want to politely say is you've got to. It's all about expression, isn't it? It's how we speak, how we listen, how we convey to the world. Is really what we get back. And if we're not happy what we're getting back, we've got to correct ourselves first. We can't blame it on a situation or blame it on someone else, because really it's also our energy exchange out, isn't it? So that's what I want to just say first of all. I just want you to just have a think about where you feel you are at right now, because again, it feels like to me you're on this cliff looking out over an ocean, and you're not interested in what's around you right now. You're more interested in what's in the future, in the horizon. I feel I need to say to you, you need to step back a bit and have a look what's in your current life right now, because I think you're missing stuff which actually could really could empower you, could really make you not a better person, because you're all right as a person, but just could give you some more satisfaction, so that you don't just feel it's just so, you know, wishy-washy, it's okay, I'll deal. You don't have to deal. Your life's meant to be brilliant. Your life's meant to be whatever you wanted to design it to be. So all I politely want to say with this card for you so far is I just feel that you need to have a little bit creative, have a revamp of your life, see what you can change, or even just redesign. You know, you don't have to get rid of stuff just to make it better. You can reshape it, you can reform it, you can reform how you think, you know, it's those type of things. So let me just hold on and just see what's going on here. Yeah, I just want to say for you, life's too short to be stuck one way. I want you to be brave, and I want you to get out of your shell, and I want you to be the magnificent person you are. Okay, show the world who you are. So I hope that helps. As I say, these are only guidance. If it resonates, that's great. Just put the thumbs up. Just let me know. That's great. Right, so let's have a look here. Right. So yes, I'm going to go to you. Is it Edwin Brown? Right, so let's go to you. So I'm just going to do some cards. Just got to keep an eye on the time. Hi Carrie, nice to see you in here. Okay, let's have a look here. Done that. Okay. So basically I'm writing people's names down, and then it's when I'm looking down, as well as looking at the comments, and I'm seeing who I'm getting drawn to. Right. No, I'm not going to do cards for you. Sorry, I'm going to change it. Right, I'm going to do your name. So again, Edwin Brown, can you just take a slow breath? Just close your eyes and just think of your life. Don't give any thought to it. Don't judge it. Don't give an analysis on it. Just openly think about your life. Okay, and then I want you to take some slow breaths again, and then I just want you to open your eyes again. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into you. I want to say the first words what came in so fast was, be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I really feel you've got to start steering your ship. I just feel like I've been waning a bit, you know, where you just, you know, when a boat's just bobbing up and down. I've not really been getting anywhere, really. It's not bad, and it's not great, so I'm not feeling crappy about myself or my life, but I'm not really doing anything, if you know what I mean. So, weirdly, I want to say to you is I really feel that your life would start going on the up. This is a bit crazy, but I feel another country is calling to you. I feel you need to actually go abroad. I really feel you need to actually just not call it the quits here, because that's not because you failed anything, but I just feel another country, another place would give you a new set of eyes, a new way of thinking about your life, a new adventure to give you a new direction. I just feel you've gone beyond feeling a bit stagnant. That's what it feels like. I just don't feel, yeah, as I say, I just don't feel I'm moving. And you should be moving. You should feel as if you're getting growth. So all I'm saying to you is, have a think about what you can do in your life to actually get some direction. Going abroad or going to a new country is not daunting. Anyone or families can upheave and go abroad. The only thing what's stopping you is what's going on in here. It's your frame of mind about it. But sometimes we do need to have a spring clean of where we live and the energies around us to move forward in life, or to even get the opportunity to actually see a different way of how we can respond and react to our own life. So as I say, for me, this is a calling that you've got opportunities to go abroad if you wanted to. It's whether you've got that type of personality to say, yeah, let's give it a go. But as I say, I do feel you need to, your energies, or they need to be mixed up. They need to get a bit more spontaneity, a bit more adventure. I just feel they're just the same old, and I just don't think that's doing you any favours, to be perfectly honest. I just feel you need a bit more of an upbeat, okay? So I hope that's given you some insight, or even fuel for thought. I don't know, but that's just what I'm getting there, okay? Okay. So let me just go. So Heidi, nice of you to join us. Yeah, so anyway, Brown, yeah, changing things is good. She's just so wondering it's worthwhile to our goal. As I say, I think you need to look bigger, think bigger, and wider afield. I really do mean that. And I'm not saying you've got to pack up tomorrow and do it, but what I'm saying is there's a big wide world out there. Why limit yourself? That's all I'm saying, because I get the pull that other horizons would be better for you. That's all I'm saying. Okay, righty-ho, so let's have a look here. Hi Davina, lovely for you to join, awesome. Okay, so I want to go to, right, who do I want to go to? I want to go to Carrie. Let's just keep an eye on the time. Okay, so Carrie, I want to just write your name down, and I just want to see what we're getting. Okay, so can you just take a deep breath? Just relax. Just think of your life openly, and just don't do any judgment. Okay, so, Carrie, let's have a feel what's going on. I feel dynamics are changing in a good way, so I feel there is more positivity coming. I do feel you've got a few little directions you can go in if you want to. It's a question of your comfort, really, your comfort zone, how comfortable you are to change. But I want you to know that don't be afraid of it. So just bear with me, because it's just gone blank for some reason. I just cut out straight away, which is unusual. So I just want to see what's going on, whether they're prompting me to something else. So they're stopping me. So Carrie, I've got to go a different direction. Right, what are we going to? Okay, so I've been prompted to look at the Destiny card, so I've just picked one out. So this is what I'm being looked at, harmony. So as I say, it's all about balance with you. It's about harmony. It's about being on the same page, mind, heart and soul. So as I say, don't let anxiety or fear factors stop you in your tracks. If you feel you need to move in a direction, move it. If it resonates with you, you've got to do it. As I say, don't think small. You know, you could be anything you want to be. Your life can be anything it wants to be. But as I say, you've got to direct that. You've got to think it and want it bad enough for it to happen. You can't just expect it, sorry to be rude, to come on a silver platter. So you've got to be proactive to get what you need. So I hope that helps you at the moment. But this will come in more this week to give you more clarity. Okay, so I'm going to do one more reading because I want to do, we're coming to a close, so it's nearly 9:30. Can you believe it now? And half goes so quick, I don't know where the time goes. Because I want to just do a little meditation at the end. So let's just have a look who I want to get drawn to. So I might just, okay, hi Mel. So I might just do a quick quick destiny cards and just see if they help you for the week. And if I get any more with it, I'll try and just give you a little bit more info if I can be quick. Okay, so I'm coming to you, Dee, straight away. So let's just have a look. Right, let's just get these cards in order, sorry. I'll just totally muck them up. Right. Okay, right, let's have a look. Okay, so these cards are going to be used for mantras, meditation, to give you guidance. Right, so D, your card this week is sincerity. So, sincerity for you, I just want to politely say, keep yourself open to everything around you, whether that's other people's opinions or whether that's your own thought pattern. Just try and not go into the thought pattern where you quickly get a conclusion about something, because I feel that's going to block you, it's going to misdirect you, and you're going to get misinterpretations. So for this week, use sincerity to open yourself up so that you take everything on board, you look at the panoramic view of something, and then you give yourself a moment to mull it over and see what resonates with you. What does it feel to you? What does it mean to you? And then I feel that will give you some more answers. So I hope that has helped for this week. So as I say, these ones are just quick ones because we're near the end of time. Right, Davina. Right, let's come to you. Oh, Adrian Brown, funny enough, that's the old me. Hey, maybe you need to bring the old me back out. Maybe that's what's needed. Maybe you do need to think about that. Nothing's meant to be permanent, you know. Just because we're here in one place doesn't mean we have to be. You know, why can't you jet set around the world? Why can't we go to different places just in different parts and different times of our life, you know? Okay, right, Davina. Right, lovely card. Adventure. So you need a bit more adventure, a bit more fun, a bit more get up and go. So this card is going to help you this week to actually, if there's anything mundane or whatever, try and see if you can change the mix of the energy. Can you make it a bit more fun? Can you sort of, while you're doing the mundane, go in your headspace and go somewhere else to have a bit of a liveliness? Okay. This is also to do with your life right now as well. Don't get old before your time. And what I mean that I'm not talking about image, I'm talking about mindset, I'm talking about comfortability. You're young enough to mix up your life and again to change where you want to be. You don't have to stay put if you don't want to. And as I say, this card to me, there's a calling for Australia for you for some reason. So I don't know why, but think about Australia because there's something going to happen good for you in Australia. Okay, so what I'm trying to politely say with that adventure one for you is, don't put the ball and chain and tie yourself down where you feel totally tied down. You don't have to. Okay, and I'm talking about you for yourself. Okay, and I don't mean that in any disrespect. But life is too short and we only get opportunities sometimes only come our way certain times. So all I'm saying is please don't miss out. Okay, but Australia is a real good vibe for really would energetically do you a world of good. Okay, right, so Sandra, I'm coming to you. Sandra P, quickly. Okay, your card is pleasure. So again, this is coming in to say, to give you more, do more stuff what makes you feel happy, whatever that means to you. It raises your vibration. It helps your body, it helps your mind, it helps your psyche, it helps you, give you clarity, helps you give you purpose, because you get more perception of what's going on around you. So this card is a good one. You're deserving of it. You should have more of it. Okay, independently, and whether you want to do it as in a family group. Okay, so I hope that helps you this week. So let's just go through. Don't let fear be your blockage. Fear is only a word. It really is. Don't be fearful, because that's your ego talking. Speak from your heart, feel from your heart, feel from your soul. It will never ever lead you astray. It really won't, honestly. Okay, Mel, coming to you quickly. Right, just quickly doing the destiny. Intuitive. So this is a guidance for you this week. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. When you have to encounter people or situations, trust what you're picking up. Okay, you need to be, I feel with this card that you have got the abilities to get guidance. I just think you need to just do a bit of prep work for that. So as I say, I feel you just need to explore that side of you, because you have got it. But you do need to do a little bit of maintenance with that. So that's grounding work, centering work, protection work. When we're sensitive, we need to do that to help us formulate and function properly in life. So I hope that gives you some help for this week. Okay. Right, Carrie, just coming down to you quickly, and then we're going to close off the readings. Okay. No, that's not the card. Sorry, just about to read it and got told to push it aside. So okay, so what's going on? Let's see with these cards. Okay, funny enough, that pulled straight away. Strength. So this card is to be used this week. Okay, it can be used for guidance, maintenance, anything like that. This is a beautiful card because it shows that you've got the internal mechanism to really be honest with yourself. You've got the strength to love yourself, to empower yourself, to motivate yourself, but you have to do it. Okay, so you've got to pull that strength from within you to make the life you want it to be shaped to, and for the people to be attracted to you, who you want governing in your life, because they are only passengers. You've got to remember, you direct your life. People only come in as tools to help us. So this is a great card. Maybe you need that little bit of empowerment to know that you have the power within you to actually get through any challenges this week, or whatever you're feeling. Bring the strength within to actually solve the questions. Don't be on the back burner anymore. They've got to be addressed. That's all I'm being told. Okay. Okay. Right, so Barbara, I'll quickly give you one and then we're going to finish off. So Barbara, let me just come to you. Right, so your action word for the week or guidance is flexibility. Okay. I just feel that's being governed throughout your life at the minute, all about flexibility, whether that is emotional stuff, whether that's mental stuff, whether it's obligational or non-obligational. So I just feel with that one is, don't feel you're tied down to anything. Don't feel that you're obligated. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel that you go, oh my gosh, I've got to do that and I really don't want to do it. This is all about you understanding that your flexibility is governed by you. And flexibility is yes or no, isn't it? Or maybe. You know, so this is a good card. It's trying to say to you, don't be too rigid with how you dish out your energies, how you feel you have to help people, or how you have to help yourself. So again, this card again can give you different outlooks of how to deal with stuff as well, how to interpret, how to experience, how to respond, how to react. Okay, so I hope that gives you guidance this week. So at the end of my sessions, I normally do a weeny little meditation. Now, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. So if you feel you don't want to do that, that's fine. So what happens is So if you don't wish to do the meditation, I'll just do a couple of notices, and then you can then say goodnight. But it's been a pleasure having you on the live show tonight. So we're rejoining next Tuesday, November the 14th at 8 o'clock. So I'll be here again. If you want more in-depth readings, please just go on to the website, which I'll post up. Because I do more in-depth readings. On there, you can book an appointment at the spa, or we can do it online, whichever works for you. I also interact on the Facebook page, the words within Serenity and Beyond, which will be listed under this video when I post it, because I do free competitions. I do fan of the week type of things where you can get given a message or a free reading as well. So there's all different ways of how you can get a reading from me. I'm currently doing a special for $25 on my monthly specials, so have a look at that if you're fancying a little bit of a reading, a free card reading and a question. If you're interested in spirituality, like healing modalities and that, I am doing a workshop, a Reiki 1 and 2 degree workshop on the Saturday and Sunday, the 18th and 19th of November. I only have one place left, so if you're interested in that, I'll put a link up as well, and you can get more information for that. So if you're interested in, thank you, Carrie, thank you for that. Good night, Nick, thank you. Hello, Chair, thank you for joining. So if you're wanting to stay for the meditation, please just get yourself comfortable. So the meditation I'm doing tonight is Healing the Heart meditation. So all I want you to do is just relax, just close your eyes and just take a slow, easy breath. So in this meditation, we're going to focus on the love in our hearts to heal any physical or emotional pain we're experiencing. Through practicing this meditation, it will allow you to bring more love into your life and experience a more joyful experience or existence. Healing occurs a bit like the layers of an onion. When we release one layer, there are other layers beneath that, and these other layers will be triggered to release at the appropriate time. So this meditation is quite powerful, and it's important to focus on one layer at a time. Otherwise, the healing can become quite intense and it can be a little bit uncomfortable. So begin now by just taking a slow, easy breath, gently inhaling and exhaling. Bring your awareness to your heart, and as you breathe in and out, visualize the petals of your heart chakra gradually opening. You may feel or sense your heart chakra opening. Feel your heart filling with light and love as strongly as you can. Allow the love to heal your heart now of any past hurts. If you have any pain or disease in your body, visualize this love traveling to that area to heal it completely. Visualize this part of your body healing now. Visualize this love expanding out from your heart and permeating every cell of your being. A feeling of love and peace washes over you. You may feel some emotions rising to the surface, and this is completely natural. Be an observer and allow those emotions to surface and release. Remember to breathe and allow the emotions to subside. Your body is filling with light and love, healing all aspects of your being. Simply allow yourself to be and enjoy the healing. The following are some affirmations to assist you with the healing process. So in your mind, just repeat the following affirmations. My body, mind, and spirit are healing now. My body, mind, and spirit are healing now. Any past pain or upsets are being released now. Any past pain or upsets are being released now. My health is returning to full health and the blueprint of my perfection. My health is returning to full health and the blueprint of my perfection. It is now time to release the past and embrace the present. It is now time to release the past and embrace the present. The power of love is healing me now. The power of love is healing me now. On all levels of my being. On all levels of my being. I am now healed and grateful for this healing. I am now healed and grateful for this healing. It is now time to leave this meditation. So visualize the light sealing your aura and returning your heart chakra to its normal state. And when you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to your room. You can gently open your eyes and just gently wiggle your toes and fingers. Well, thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's been my pleasure. So I'll be back next week, Tuesday, the 14th of November at 8 p.m. to continue our next live show. So have a fabulous week. God bless you all. Take care.